Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of the latest and most shocking episode yet of the Terror Infamy. Holy crap! Bombshell. Whew. Damn. Before I get into all of that, of course, and I keep talking for too long and I go into unnecessary detail, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled episode review. For God's sakes, do not watch or listen to this if you are not caught up on the terror by at least this episode, because this one was a huge, huge shocker. And I'm not even talking character deaths. You know, that actually isn't what the bombshell was. I'm going to talk about something else. But, you know, just spoiler warning, if you're not caught up, do not keep watching or listening to this video. Okay, you've been fairly warned. That being said, let's jump right into it. Holy crap, it makes so much sense why the Yurei is after poor Chester. She's his mother! And his parents are his aunt and uncle. Oh my god, it's like, this is Game of Thrones next level shit, guys, in terms of like plot twists and parentage and heritage truths. I mean, Jesus. I mean, this episode was so great because we got a backstory, an origin story explaining why this poor Yuko woman became the Yurei. She had unfinished business, or she was she died with unfulfillment in her heart because all she wanted was to be a mother, and her boy was left back with the living, and that's why she came back as a Yurei. And it makes a lot of sense why she killed that prick who couldn't see and then finally ripped his tongue out of his mouth. What kind of dickhead throws a pregnant woman out on her ass, right? Especially when they're supposed to be married. I mean, that's just like a whole new level of dick moves, man. So, good riddance to that asshole. But wow, what an episode. What a story. I mean, it was so great. We got a backstory, or like an origin story for the Yurei, explaining who she is and why she is the way she is and why she's so fixed in on Chester and why she's going after him and people in his life. It makes so much sense. It's just one of those mind-boggling, things that just rattles the brain, and you're like, wow, this makes so much sense. How did we not see this coming? Of course, she's his mother. Well, she's his mother incarnate. It's not really his mother anymore because now it's the Yurei, but it was his mother up until she unfortunately killed herself by throwing herself in the river. And what such raw emotion in this episode too, like when Chester's confronting his mom and dad about the truth about who he is, and then he says to like his dad / uncle, like, she's my blood and you're nothing. You can tell and feel how hurtful and devastating those words were to his father when he says, "Is that so?" You can tell just how angry and heartbroken he is by that sentiment, by Chester's words. But wow, what an episode, and what a great story. Just in this episode alone, we got some backstory for the Yurei / Yuko, and we got some awesome, shocking reveals about our lead character and his immediate family. And I also love the fact that they go to George Takei's character for advice on dealing with the supernatural. And he's the one who comes up with the idea of destroying the body, destroy the spirit. But I think we all know that this show is far from over, and they're not going to be killing off the Yurei that quickly. But so she's definitely still around. And I was suspicious myself. I'm like, I think she's stuck in some kind of purgatory, because this isn't exactly heaven, and it's a bit more hellish because of the creepy vibe. She's in some kind of purgatory, and that's where she crawls out of when she literally does the nasty crawl thing she does, and then she comes up all looking corpsey and skeletal and nasty, and it's 1941, But God, what an episode. This was seriously like one of the best episodes yet, and it just had such great heartfelt performances behind our leading cast, and it was an awesome origin story for our monster of all characters. really enjoyed it. I am very, very excited for the next several episodes. Now that we know and are invested in so much more in the character of the Yurei and in Chester, just knowing their connection to one another, these next couple episodes I think are going to be awesome, and I cannot wait to watch them. So what did you guys think of tonight's episode? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? I want to hear your thoughts, feedback, and opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your night. The Terror Infamy airs new episodes every Monday night on AMC. Have a great rest of the night, you guys, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.